Hey, 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 welcome back to Go English. I'm Mizu.
And I'm Lucas. Really good to have you here again.
Okay, Lucas, I need emotional support today.
Uh-oh, that sentence never leads anywhere good. What happened?
My laptop betrayed me yesterday.
Betrayed you?
Yes, completely. I opened it, it turned on for like 2 seconds, and then suddenly turned itself off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just black screen, silence, death.
That's actually terrifying when you're working. Please tell me your files were saved.
Of course they weren't saved.
Mizu.
I know. I had 3 documents open. I was sitting there staring at the screen like, please, please don't do this to me today.
We've all had that moment. Like suddenly you become spiritual.
Exactly. So I tried turning it on again. Nothing. Then I turned it off completely, waited a minute, tried again, still nothing.
At that point, you already know it's serious.
Yeah, so eventually I took it to a repair shop.
And what was the problem?
Apparently, the battery had completely turned bad.
Wait.
What?
You just used like 4 different turn expressions naturally in one story.
Oh my God, I did.
You did. Turned on, turned off, turned bad, and honestly, that's perfect for today's lesson.
Because today, we're talking about one of the most common little words in English, turn.
And more specifically, turn plus different prepositions, because this tiny word changes meaning constantly depending on what comes after it.
And this is something native speakers use all day long without thinking. Turn on the TV, turn off the lights, turn around, turn into, turn out.
Same word, completely different meanings.
And once you start hearing these patterns naturally, your English suddenly sounds way more fluent and real.
So don't try to memorize everything like a dictionary today. Just focus on the feeling behind each phrase.
Also, quick reminder before we jump in, if you enjoy these lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel.
It genuinely helps us keep making real English lessons for learners around the world.
The city just keeps moving, doesn't it?
The city just keeps moving, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's start with the classics. Turn on, turn off. Probably the first turn expressions most English learners ever hear.
Yeah, at the basic level, these are super straightforward. You turn on a device, you turn off a device, turn on the fan, turn off the lights, turn on the TV. Simple.
But here's where English gets interesting. Native speakers also use these expressions for feelings and attraction.
Exactly. So if someone says, that song really turns me on, they might mean it excites them emotionally, gives them energy, or creates strong attraction depending on the context.
And the opposite, his attitude really turns me off, meaning it kills the interest. It makes the person unattractive or unpleasant.
You know what instantly turns me off?
Oh, this should be good.
When someone keeps checking their phone while you're talking to them.
Oh, yeah. Huge turnoff, especially when you're telling a story and they go, yeah, while scrolling.
Exactly. Like, okay, cool, I'll just disappear then.
And notice something important here. Native speakers also use these as nouns, a turn on, a turn off.
So you might hear, confidence is a turn on, or bad manners are a turn off.
And honestly, these expressions sound very natural in daily conversation.
So remember, turn on, turn off, not just for machines, also for emotions, attraction, energy, and reactions.
One little word, a million different ways to use it.
Okay, Lucas, quick question. When you clean your apartment, do you listen to music quietly or super loudly?
Oh, aggressively loudly. Like neighbors start texting me loudly.
Yeah, that feels very on brand for you. So if the music is too quiet, what do you say?
Turn it up.
Exactly. And honestly, this is probably one of the first phrasal verbs people learn naturally without even realizing it.
Right, because you hear it everywhere. Turn up the TV, turn up the music, turn it up.
And you don't really think about grammar here. You just feel more sound, more energy, more intensity.
Yeah, like the volume is going up.
Exactly. Now imagine your music is so loud the windows are shaking a little.
Which has definitely never happened in my apartment.
Sure. So your neighbor knocks on the door and says, "Hey, could you turn it down a bit?"
And immediately, everybody pretends they weren't dancing 2 seconds earlier.
Every single time. But yeah, turn it down just means make it lower, less loud.
See, this part is actually easy for learners. The confusing part is when English suddenly changes meanings out of nowhere.
Yes, because then your friend says, "I turned down the job offer," and beginners are like,
Was the job too loud?
exactly. But this is why context matters so much in English.
Right, nobody's talking about volume anymore. Now, turn down means reject. Say no to something.
Yeah, like turn down an invitation, turn down a date, turn down a job offer.
Oh, wait, okay, let me ask you something. If your dream company offered you a job in New York, would you turn it down?
Absolutely not. I'd accept it before they change their mind.
Same, honestly. And notice something important here. In real English, native speakers say turn down way more often than they say reject.
Oh, true, because reject sounds a little formal or serious sometimes, but turn down feels casual and natural.
Exactly, like, sorry, I had to turn it down. That sounds super normal in conversation.
Okay, now there's another meaning of turn up that learners hear in movies all the time.
Oh yeah, this one confused me when I first noticed it too.
Imagine this. It's midnight. You're home alone, you're not expecting anyone, and suddenly...
Someone knocks on your door.
And your friend says, "Hey, Tom just turned up."
Which means he appeared unexpectedly. He's suddenly arrived.
Yeah, and native speakers love this use. He turned up late, she suddenly turned up at the party, my cousin turned up out of nowhere.
I like that phrase, out of nowhere. It really matches the feeling.
Exactly. So instead of memorizing random meanings, try feeling the situation. Turn up can feel like more energy, more presence, suddenly appearing.
And turn down feels like less intensity or pushing something away.
Yeah, honestly, phrasal verbs start making way more sense when you stop translating every single word separately.
Because native speakers usually don't think, yes, phrasal verb category number 42.
They just connect the feeling to the situation naturally. Okay, this next one is actually really visual. Turn into.
Yeah, and honestly, once you understand the feeling, it's super easy.
It basically means something changes and becomes something else.
Like a total transformation.
Exactly. Okay, Lucas, imagine this. You tell yourself, "I'm just going to watch one episode before bed."
Oh no.
And suddenly, it turns into a 5-hour Netflix marathon.
Too real. Way too real. But yeah, that's a perfect example. A small thing became a much bigger thing.
Right. And native speakers use this structure constantly. A short conversation turned into an argument. A hobby turned into a business. A quick coffee turned into a 2-hour chat.
I like that last one, because that happens naturally in real life. You meet a friend for just coffee, and suddenly you're talking about childhood memories and life problems.
Exactly. And notice something important. Turn into is usually about the result of change, not the process itself.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. You focus on what something became.
Right. Like the old bookstore turned into a cafe. So before, bookstore, after, cafe.
And honestly, native speakers use this a lot when telling stories, because life changes unexpectedly all the time.
Oh, definitely. Like what was supposed to be a quick meeting turned into a 3-hour discussion.
Which is corporate English for "we suffered."
Exactly. Or parents saying, "We went in for one small grocery item and somehow it turned into a $200 shopping trip."
That one hurts emotionally.
It really does. And you can also use turn into for people changing over time.
Yeah, like he turned into a really confident leader, or she turned into a completely different person after university.
And that doesn't mean fake, it just means they changed, matured, developed.
Right, people grow. Kids turn into adults, shy people turn into confident people.
And tired teachers turn into coffee addicts.
That transformation happens very fast, actually.
So the core feeling is simple. One thing changes and becomes something different.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes surprising. But turn into always carries that feeling of transformation naturally happening over time or because of a situation.
Okay, these two sound similar at first. Turn around, turn back. But native speakers actually feel them pretty differently.
Yeah, because turn around usually feels more active or positive somehow.
Exactly. Okay, Lucas, if I suddenly say, don't turn around, what are you expecting?
Immediately, something terrifying. A ghost, a spider, an X, something bad.
Right. But literally, turn around just means face the other direction.
Like physically moving your body. Turn around. Turn around and look at this. He turned around when he heard his name.
Super common in everyday conversation. But then English does that thing again, where the same phrase suddenly becomes emotional or metaphorical.
Yep, because turn around can also mean improve a bad situation.
Like, the company was struggling, but they turned things around.
Or our team was losing badly and then somehow turned it around in the second half.
I love that feeling, actually, because it sounds hopeful, like things were going badly, but then everything changed direction.
Ooh, yeah, that's the key idea. The direction changes, but emotionally.
Exactly. A bad situation turns into a better one.
Meanwhile, turn back feels different emotionally.
Yeah, turn back usually feels like returning, going back the way you came.
Like hiking. You're halfway up the mountain, suddenly the weather gets terrible, and somebody says, we should turn back.
Meaning, don't continue forward, go back.
And honestly, turn back often has this feeling of hesitation or danger too.
True. Like, is it too risky? Should we continue? Maybe we should turn back.
And then there's this super common phrase, there's no turning back now.
Oh, native speakers say that all the time.
Especially after making a huge decision, quitting your job, moving to another country, starting a business.
Yeah, once you do it, there's no turning back, meaning you can't undo it now. You have to keep moving forward.
So emotionally, turn around feels more like changing directions successfully.
While turn back feels more like returning or stopping before it's too late.
Same idea of direction, but very different feelings in real conversation.
Okay, two more. And honestly, native speakers use turn out constantly.
Oh, seriously, every single day, especially when talking about surprises or results.
Okay, imagine this. You're really nervous before giving a presentation. Your hands are shaking. You think it's going to be a disaster.
Which is already me emotionally.
And then afterward, someone asks, so how did it go? And you say, actually, it turned out really well.
Meaning the final result was good, better than expected.
Exactly. And that's the feeling of turn out, how something ended in the end.
Like the food turned out amazing. The trip turned out better than we expected. My first day turned out pretty fun.
And honestly, native speakers love using this because life is unpredictable.
Right, you don't know the result at first, then later you discover how things ended up.
Which connects perfectly to another super common expression, turns out.
Oh yes, turns out is everywhere in spoken English.
Like, turns out the restaurant was closed. Turns out we were at the wrong station. Turns out he already knew.
And usually there's a little surprise feeling there, like, oh wow, we discovered new information.
Exactly. Honestly, once learners notice turns out, they start hearing it nonstop in movies and podcasts.
Okay, now let's talk about turn in. This one surprises people because the meanings feel completely unrelated.
Seriously, English was just having fun with this one.
Okay, first meaning, submit something. Like, I turned in my homework. She turned in the report this morning.
Super common at school or work. Teachers say this constantly.
And then, suddenly, turn in can also mean go to bed.
Which sounds so random at first.
Right? Like, I'm exhausted. I think I'm going to turn in early tonight.
And notice the feeling here. It sounds softer and more natural than I am going to sleep now.
Yeah, turn in feels cozy somehow. Like, okay, the day is finished.
Exactly. So turn out, the result or discovering information.
And turn in, submit something, or go to bed.
Honestly, phrasal verbs make way more sense when you learn them through real situations like this, instead of memorizing giant vocabulary lists. Okay, before we finish, let's stop studying for a second and just talk naturally.
Which is honestly where phrasal verbs actually live, not in grammar books.
Exactly. Okay, Monday morning, you just got back from a weekend trip. Ready?
Emotionally, no, but okay.
Hey, you're finally back. How was the trip?
Honestly, it turned out way better than I expected.
Oh, really? I thought you didn't even want to go.
I almost turned down the invitation, actually.
Wait, seriously? Why?
I was exhausted from work. I just wanted to stay home, order food, and disappear into blankets.
Honestly, that sounds amazing too.
Right? But my friend kept texting, come on, just go for one day. And I'm really glad I said yes.
Okay. Now I'm invested. What happened?
Well, at first, everything was kind of a mess. We got lost, the weather was terrible, and halfway through the hike, we almost turned back.
Oh no.
Yeah, it started raining hard, like movie-level rain.
The kind where everybody suddenly becomes silent and questions their life choices?
Exactly that. But then, somehow, the weather completely turned around.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the rain stopped, the sun came out, and the view was incredible.
See? That's the best feeling when a bad situation suddenly turns around like that.
Right? And what was supposed to be a short little weekend trip honestly turned into a whole adventure.
Those are always the best memories, though. The unplanned ones.
Totally. And by the time I got home last night, I was dead tired. I turned in at like 8:30.
8:30?
Don't judge me.
No, I'm just impressed. That's elite sleep schedule behavior.
My body said we are no longer negotiating.
Okay, wait. Did you guys catch how many phrasal verbs just appeared naturally in that conversation?
And notice something important. Nobody was trying to use grammar.
Exactly. That's how native conversations actually work. The phrases just come out naturally because they match the situation and emotion.
Okay, your turn now. Think about something in your life that turned out better than you expected.
Maybe a trip, a friendship, a new job, a class you were nervous about.
Or, honestly, even something small. Sometimes the best stories start with, I almost didn't go.
Ooh, that's true, actually. So leave a comment using turned out.
We really do read the comments, by the way. And we love seeing your English improve little by little over time.
Okay, quick recap before we go.
Not textbook style, just the real-life feeling.
Turn on, activate something, or something excites you.
Turn off, stop something, or lose interest completely.
Turn up, increase volume, or suddenly appear.
Turn down, lower something, or reject an offer.
Turn into, change and become something different.
Turn around, physically face another direction, or improve a bad situation.
Turn back, go back the way you came, or stop because you can't continue.
Turn out, the final result of something.
And turns out, discovering new information unexpectedly.
Turn in, submit work, or go to bed.
See? Way easier when you connect them to real situations instead of memorizing giant lists.
Okay, challenge for this week. Don't try to memorize all of them at once.
Yeah, that's where learners get overwhelmed.
Instead, pick just 3. 3 is enough.
Use them in real life. Text a friend, talk to yourself, use them at work, use them in the shower. Honestly, we don't judge.
The more emotionally connected the sentence is, the faster your brain remembers it.
Exactly. That's how phrases stop feeling like study material and start feeling like your English. All right, guys, that's it for today. And honestly, this was such a fun episode.
If you enjoyed learning this way, through real conversation instead of dry grammar explanations, give the video a like.
It really helps our channel reach more English learners around the world.
And if you have a friend who struggles with confusing English words, send this video to them. Seriously. They'll probably message you later like, wait, now I finally understand this.
Next episode, we're diving into another versus other.
Oh, that one causes so many tiny English disasters. Another coffee, other people, the other one, others. Why does English need 4 versions of basically the same idea? Humanity invented this language and then acted surprised when learners suffered. Incredible system.
Some of them sound almost identical, some change depending on the noun, and some mistakes sound really natural until suddenly they don't.
So subscribe and come learn with us next time.
Keep practicing a little every day.
And don't be afraid to sound imperfect while learning.
That's literally how fluency grows.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.